Where should I put this?
God, ooh.
Daddy. So the dripping that you're hearing is my dog's water fountain, actually. It's not raining today. It's very cold though. Thank you so much. Thanks, Jessie. Cat, please, dude. She's gonna fucking spill it again. Dude, go outside and hunt if you're that hungry. This is not torment mom until she finally relents. Okay, excuse me. Shankel. God, she's a fat fuck. Eat the big chunkaroonie. Oh, I bit my lip yesterday. Mama. Something to play since can't play anything copywritten.
Hey guys, apparently the midget horse that Ben Shapiro rode in on has more than one seat. There's more than one seat in the saddle. Guys, welcome in. Apparently Alex Jones is on that seat. Evan Kilgore. Gary from Paramount has decided he would like to join in on the midget horse ride. Of course, they're all cuddling up with Ben Shapiro. Welcome in. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way in. Don't forget to subscribe to the program. Click the notification so you always know when your humble host goes live. I am Baron Coleman. I am wearing black because we have to celebrate. That's what we do now at funerals, right? We celebrate the life of. We're celebrating the life. This is a memorial service. What do they call
I love these hangers so much.
Of the official mainstream.
These are the best hangers literally ever. Oopsies.
That was put to death over the weekend, and so we're.
Yeah, you do remember when I made that vest, right?
We're memorializing the Fed.
I'm good, Colorado mama. Hello, my love.
Black vestments. I had to show up in black.
Anyway, aren't these hangers the coolest?
It's a funeral, and it had a mainstream. It had a really.
I love these hangers so stinking much.
Over the weekend, we're gonna cover that in detail. We've got
your clothes don't come off the hanger, no matter what.
This weekend has gotten funky. They wanted to get through the Christmas season. Everybody wanted to be right, and now the gloves are off and everybody's fighting.
But yeah, so this hanger holds like a bunch of different tank tops.
Okay with that.
This can hold like 12 tank tops on either side. Instead of having to hang all my tank tops up here and like they're bunched up at the top, I can have them like this and they just go in like they're supposed to. Freaking love it. I can't remember what these things are called. Oh, kangaroo hangers.
Love it. So let's get into that. Actually, let me make sure a couple of settings. Yep, here we go. All right,
I just wish I had closet space to hang things up again.
To the opening statement here. And it'll help give you some context as to what's happening for those of you who are confused by what's happening. So you're gonna have so much context you don't know what to do with it here in mere moments. All right. There's a famous scene. This is the opening statement. There's a famous scene in political lore. Barack Obama is speaking at the White House Correspondents' Dinner on May 2nd, 2011. To fully understand the scene, you have to understand a bit of the background leading up to the scene. When Barack Obama first ran for office in 2008, he was virtually unknown. He'd only been in politics a few years. He'd spent a couple of terms as a backbencher in the Illinois State Senate, accomplishing basically nothing. And for some reason, this relatively unknown backbencher was selected to give a keynote address at the Democrat National Convention in the summer of 2004. The speech, admittedly, was quite good. People were captivated by it. It raised his profile. That fall, he was elected to the United States Senate.
Oh my gosh. It was here the entire time. I was looking all over my house for this 2 days ago because I think for maybe Christmas. No, Saturday.
John McCain in the general becoming our nation's.
I had to wear my other
It was
apron.
during this 2008 presidential contest that questions about Barack Obama's birth certificate were first raised. Ironically, it was Democrat Hillary Clinton supporters who first raised the birth certificate issue during the hotly contested Democratic primary. The ask seemed reasonable on its face. Consider the circumstances. His name is Barack Hussein Obama. He's named after his purported father, who's a Kenyan national. He had lived in Indonesia as a child. His social security number was issued in 1977 when he was 16 years old. The social security number's prefix, 042, corresponded to Connecticut, not Hawaii, where he lived at the time. None of these facts were typical of presidential candidates at the time. The easiest way to dispel the rumors would be to be as transparent as possible. After all, an individual person can release as much or as little information as he wants related to his own birth. There is no law against it. Rather than opting for full transparency, however, Obama released only a copy of a short-form birth certificate on June 13th, 2008. His opponents immediately went wild, picking it apart. The short form, they argued, did not guarantee he was born in the United States. They often are issued as proof of identity rather than proof of location of someone's birth. Think, for example, of a person born outside the United States and adopted by an American. It should be noted here that being born in the United States is a requirement for the presidency. Rather than put the issue of Obama's birthplace to rest, this move only fueled speculation that Obama might not have been born in the United States at all. Hawaii law, for example, allows these types of certificates to be issued for someone born abroad and adopted in Hawaii. Donald Trump had informally led the charge in doubting Obama's birth narrative. More than a year before Obama's White House Correspondents' Dinner in May of 2011, Trump's lawyer Michael Cohen had planted a story in the National Enquirer questioning Obama's birth certificate and floating rumors of Donald Trump running against Obama in 2012. Donald Trump appeared on Good Morning America, saying he was a little skeptical of the short-form birth certificate Obama had released in 2008, and that those questioning its validity should not be dismissed as idiots. Donald Trump appeared on The View, where he said Obama should show the original birth certificate, and he went on to speculate there was something on the birth certificate Obama didn't like. Trump also went on Fox and Friends. He went on Fox's The O'Reilly Factor, pointing out that Obama had spent millions of dollars in legal fees to avoid releasing his original birth certificate. And he floated his own ideas, Donald Trump floated his own ideas of why Obama might not want the original birth certificate to be made public. Trump even appeared on NBC's Today Show and claimed he had sent investigators to Hawaii.
Hey, I've been looking everywhere for you. Oh my God, what the fuck is that?
Honest people began asking the obvious question. If a Barack Obama was truly born in Hawaii, why not just release the documentation that would prove it? Why not release the original long-form birth certificate? Why release a short-form certificate of live birth that failed to definitively prove where he was born?
Hey, I just found the part to my car.
Dollars in legal fees fighting the release of information that could prove it.
Text Grandpa Josh, cancel the order on the idle controller. I found it.
Being raised about Obama's birth certificate, that Barack Obama released a PDF file purporting to be his original.
What the fuck is this possibly?
He released it just 6 days before the keynote address at the 2011 White House Correspondents' Dinner. Donald Trump, as it happens, was in the crowd for that speech. Obama laid into him. Under the guise of a gentle ribbing, Obama claimed to have finally put the issue of his birth certificate to rest, painting Trump as a conspiracy theorist who should get back to finding out what happened with the moon landing or the alleged alien crash at Roswell. The crowd loved it. Trump could be seen silently and gently rocking back and forth, glaring at Obama while he stewed in silence in the face of Obama's mockery. Many people point to that moment as the moment Donald Trump decided he was going to run for president. That is Donald Trump's origin story for many people. I don't know if that's true, but I know that most of the establishment elite, the establishment media, and the establishment polite society.
Oh man, there was a
breathed
fucking
sigh of relief
Starburst
that the
in
Obama
my
birth certificate
backpack.
questions had allegedly been put to rest in advance of the 2012 election. Or were they?
And the
Nearly
Starburst
immediately after Obama released the PDF
bursted
file purporting to be his long-form birth
out of
certificate
its,
from Hawaii's
or it melted?
state
I don't
vital
know. It's
record,
like
people
basically
began to
super
examine
soft.
the PDF and note that it had layers that could be interpreted as edits. That meant that the investigation into the long-form birth certificate might not have been over at all. Unfortunately, for people asking those technical questions about the long-form certificate, the media had by that time decided to move on. Polite society had decided to move on. Anyone still asking questions at this point was just a conspiracy theorist and should be ignored, perhaps derided, maybe even mocked. But they must not be taken seriously or have their questions answered. Those questions, by the way, about the PDF of the document and whether it was accurate or had been edited have still, to this day, not been answered. And it's likely
Excuse
they
me,
never will
madam.
be answered, at least not during the life of President Obama, and probably for 75 or so years after that. That's when Hawaii law says birth certificates become available to the public. Assuming President
No,
Obama
you're
lives
fucking
to
stepping
say
in it,
90
you
years old, that would mean his
bitch!
birth records will be available to the public in the year 2126.
Oh, I just love
over
you
100
so
years from
much.
today. There was, of course, one sole witness to the actual birth certificate in the Hawaiian vital records. Her name was Loretta
Oh, I
Fuddy.
found Elliot's baby teeth.
Loretta Fuddy
Thank
became
God.
the director of Hawaii Department of Health in January of 2011. On April 22nd of 2011, President Obama sent a letter to Director Fuddy asking for a certified copy of his original long-form birth certificate. Fuddy quickly approved his request on April 25th. 2 days later, on April 27th, the White House released a PDF copy of the long-form birth certificate, or at least what they
So funny how
purported
things accidentally
was a
end up in
PDF
the same
copy.
place as each other.
Because the PDF was not a physical copy that could be examined, and because the PDF copy had layers that could be interpreted as edits, only Loretta Fuddy would know whether the document she certified and sent to the White House is the exact same document President Obama released
Little
2 days later.
preparation H for your
Unfortunately, we
butthole.
cannot ask Loretta Fuddy that question. She died in a plane crash off the coast of Hawaii after releasing President Obama's long-form birth certificate. That's actually putting it too simply. She didn't die in a plane crash. In fact, nobody died in a plane crash. Rather, she died while floating in the water, waiting on help to arrive. Fortunately for us, one of the 9 passengers on the plane began recording the events with a
Sweet, I
GoPro
found
camera
my
when he realized they were going to crash.
GPS tracker.
Witnesses said the crash was largely uneventful, or at least as uneventful as the plane losing its engine power and landing in the ocean can be. The plane crashed a half-mile from the shore and stayed afloat for 25 minutes before sinking. None of the 9 passengers appeared to panic much during the slow descent into the water, or the deplaning into the ocean waiting on help to arrive. It took crew 80 minutes to reach the passengers. The passengers all had adequate flotation devices and were floating calmly in the warm Hawaiian water. Buddy was said to be holding the hand of her deputy director when she slowly let go of his hand and faded to death. And with Loretta Fuddy's passing, any ability to ask questions about Obama's birth certificate and whether there might be differences from what she certified and what Obama released were subsequently buried with Loretta Fuddy, where they will remain buried for the next 101 years or so. I raised tonight the issue of Barack Obama's birth certificate,
There's my coin,
the millions
job.
of dollars he spent in legal fees fighting to prevent its release, the shady release of a PDF document full of layers that could be edits, and the plane crash and death of the one person who could answer any questions about Obama's birth certificate. I raise all of this in the context of Erica Kirk and other TPUSA-related individuals and where they might have been on September 8th and 9th of this year. The obvious question must be raised about Obama. If you were born in Hawaii in 1961, why didn't you lead with the release of the long-form birth certificate? Why didn't you urge Loretta Fuddy, or her predecessor immediately to release it to the world when the issue was first raised? Why fight it like hell for 3 years until deep in 2011, and then release only a suspect PDF document full of layers that could be edits? Why not err on the side of transparency? It would be both cheaper and easier. It immediately would undercut your critics. It immediately would end speculation and establish the facts in your favor. So why not do that? The same question must be asked of Erica Kirk and others related to the alleged sightings in and around Fort Huachuca and Sierra Vista, Arizona on September 8th and 9th. The scope of the question could, of course, be broadened to cover essentially everything related to the Charlie Kirk investigation. But even limiting the scope to September 8th and 9th and the alleged meetings on or near Fort Huachuca, why not just be transparent and immediately end all speculation? For the record, neither Erica Kirk nor Brian Harpole have been transparent at all about where they were on the dates they allegedly were seen at Fort Huachuca. The same goes for the guy with the weird pizza tattoo on his lower lip, Erica Kirk's ex-boyfriend, her alleged ex-boyfriend, Cabot Phillips. The only person who may have been transparent, or at least tried to be transparent about his alleged whereabouts, is Congressman Amidei, a person virtually no one had heard of before his alleged appearance at Fort Huachuca. And all we got from him is a video so grainy and pixelated it looks like it was taken by a
Oh wait,
scuba
no.
diver in a
I'm gonna
hurricane.
be getting dressed
But
later.
at least he's
I
given
gotta
us
take a
something
shower
to
still.
review. The same cannot be said by anyone else allegedly seen in the
I'm gonna
area.
put on clean clothes on a
And I'll
dirty
add
body.
If that was Amidei or whatever his name is on that video, he just ignored the roll call because I watched it very carefully today. I watched the whole video. I mean, fast forward, but I watched it. They called his name and he just sat there. So if that's him and he's in the room, maybe he has hearing difficulties. I don't know. But why not? Why go to such extremes? Why are Erica Kirk and others going to such extremes? We'll talk tonight in some detail about some of these extreme measures Erica Kirk and others are taking to avoid answering what should be an incredibly easy question that would end this story once and for all. Where were you, Erica Kirk, on the night of September 8th? The same question to Cabot Phillips.
I need
Where
like
were
a
you on the night of
bin
September 8th?
to put dog
The
toys
same
in.
question to Brian Harpole. Where were you on the morning of September 9th? With that, I do want to review first tonight the incredibly excellent journalistic work from Gary from Paramount Tactical. Gary from Paramount Tactical has done more to support Candace Owens than anyone else over the weekend. Can't think of anyone who's done more to support her and provide actual, real evidence to support her inquiry into the events at Fort Huachuca than Gary from Paramount
Hey,
Tactical.
I thought there
has
was
done.
2 of them
He should
here.
be commended
There's
for
supposed
his
to be
work.
2.
He might deserve a Pulitzer Prize, ladies and gentlemen, the top journalistic prize. He had a live stream this weekend where he outed Andrew Colvett as the lead person running a disinformation campaign. And then he followed it up the next day, nailing down factually once and for all that Mitch Snow actually was at Fort Huachuca. That was debatable before this weekend, no longer. Thank you, Gary from Paramount Tactical. We'll cover both of those tonight. Your incredible reporting in support of Candace Owens has not gone unnoticed here. We'll take a closer look at the pictures we reviewed from Fort Huachuca on September 9th and potentially be able to answer whether the person Candace Owens identified as the VIP on SAM 702 flight that left Fort Huachuca, whether or not that actually was the person who left on that flight. I'm going to suggest tonight there's evidence it's not the same person, which leads us back to the question, who was on that flight? We'll talk about why I believe that. I have direct evidence about the answer to that question. Now we're going to follow up with some new information about paving over the crime scene at the UVU courtyard where Charlie Kirk passed away. Who ordered it? When? And why? We have some new details on that. But first, Gary from Paramount doing the Lord's work, doing yeoman's work in support of Candace Owens. I want to get to that because this is incredible reporting, Gary. Thank you for your hard work on this story. Again, it has not gone unnoticed. So that was the opening statement. I want to get right into this because there's a lot tonight. We're already 20 minutes in, and I'm just getting going. just get it done. I'm going to share my screen here. This is original reporting from Gary from Paramount on his Dangerous Liberty podcast from, I believe it's from Friday night. What you see here is Gary all the way over here on the left. You see my little green mouse. That's Gary over here on the left. He's kind of hidden.
No.
Pretty fancy little background. In the middle, he is sharing his screen a series of text messages. We don't yet know who they're...
I have no green medicine. What am I to do? I wonder if this one is going to work at all. Okay, that might work. Let's see if this works. No, it's going to do the thing again. Both of my batteries are broken and not working. cream buns. Money. Money. Bun bun. Money, come on, right here. Come here, my sweet girl. Oh, now you're gonna work. I wonder if it would work if I cleaned it off. Good morning, sunshine. Oh, I can put it in like that. Ooh. Here's my jewel. Still attached. Yay, it worked! Excuse me, ma'am. Success. Sookie's in the tree. Right. I gotta message her and tell her never mind. Okay. She's almost here. Okay. She's almost here. What do I need to make this work? A battery, apparently. Sook. Stop, dude. Come on. There's food right here. Sook. Hello? Hello? Sookie? Sookie? Okay, so you want me to feed you, but you're gonna go over there. Okay, never mind then. I'll just pretend like you didn't ask for food. Putting your butthole on all of my things that go in my mouth. Oh, you guys! So I got two. What I'm going to show you, I got two of them. One is green and one is brown. Check this out. How cool is that? Isn't that super cute? I'm gonna wear it with my skirt. I might have to make a dress now. So I have two of them. And they're like multifunctional. Like if you could tie knots around something, you know? You know what I'm saying? You could do anything with it. How cool is that? The limits are your imagination. And I mean, I don't have a very broad imagination, so I'll probably go online and look to see what other people are doing. But I have 2 of them, and I'm really excited about it. Whoa! Okay. She's already fucked up my rugs. She just fucking comes, like literally, she just throws herself in a forward direction. It doesn't matter what's there. Oh my God, this is like basically, this candle right here, it's balsam mahogany musk, okay? This candle is literally one of the best smelling candles in the fucking planet. There's a candle, I think it's called cashmere musk, maybe, as at the candle company place. It's like a $30 candle. It's so good. So expensive though, but it makes the whole house smell so good. This is as close I could find, and this is sold at Walmart for $12. I think I paid $12 for this candle. It makes me want to make candles almost. Oh, and did I show you guys what Josh and Elliot got for me? Because they know me so well. Makes me happy to know that the people I share my life with truly know me. But they got me warm cashmere. Yo! What the fuck? Stop! Go the fuck outside! Bro, there's literally food in the bowl. I gave it to you and you just won't go over there. Anyway, it's cashmere and raw amber. My favorite scent to wear. Whoosh. You are making me crazy. Anyway, this is cashmere and raw amber. My favorite perfume oil to wear, like my signature scent, when someone smells that, they're like, oh, Heather. Because I literally have been wearing this, the only perfume I wear. It's amber and sandalwood oil together. And it's by a company called Kumba Made. It's good. Ugh, this smells good. Is that this? Oh, it smells so good. I have to be careful though, because I have a psychopath cat who will knock literally everything over. have one up high and one down low, I thought. I don't know what I did with the second one. Is the candle going to set this off? Will the candle set off the CO2 monitor? If it's too close. Can you please stop trying to sit on my jewel? It's not an oxygen sensor, so hopefully it doesn't. Oh, let me text her another message. Ooh, I almost just broke my toe. Oh my god, I almost needed to block you, Stephanie. Holy crap. That would have been so sad. Okay. We has the candles brewing. So now, where's my chair? I have a folding chair. Every thought of you makes me want to be on the you. Each time I lock my heart, said, you know I want you so bad. Yes, I'm not home. Baby, I get so high when I'm around you, baby. I can't your chair? Where would you be? It's crazy because I could see it in my mind's eye in like 5 places, but it's like not in any of them. You gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You gotta count your blessings. Arg, 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 arg. Damn it, man. That's actually kind of a problem. Not having a chair. Oh my God! I almost just burnt myself down. Only by the grace of God did that not catch fire. I literally almost just burnt myself down. Nobody saw anything? Guys, you didn't tell me I almost burnt myself to the ground. That candle is lit, and that shit was touching it. I told you, God has my back, dude. When I can't fucking keep myself safe, God shows up to keep me safe. I've got really good luck that way, and, you know, highly favored. But that's what happens whenever, like, the thing is that people don't understand, like, these evil bitches are jealous and hateful towards me because I am highly favored by God. But everyone could be highly favored. Everyone could have this luck. It's not luck. I'm willing to sacrifice. I'm willing to suffer. I'm willing to take chances. I don't let fear stop me. And I also don't do anything that's morally bankrupt. I just don't. I don't lie. I don't cheat. I don't steal. I suffer more than most anyone I know because I would rather suffer than put someone through suffering. So that's the way you gotta be if you want God's favor, unfortunately. And then to top it all off, the devil will absolutely send you people like Crystal to try and demoralize you so that you completely collapse at your darkest times. But that's when you have to realize, like, I'm being set up. These people are here to usher in my demise. So I'm gonna do well just to spite them. Shake off these rugs real quick. Okay, I better get dressed since I'm not gonna have time to take a shower. What did I do? Oh my god, this shirt is so tight. What is this? Like an extra small? Yep. You got oh, I'm like, whoa, dude, this shirt is so tight. Like, this is bad. Like, did I gain a lot of weight? My hair was in the shirt with me. Can't believe I almost just set myself on fire live TV. How many people are watching this on a television versus their phones or a tablet? Curious. It's not muted. Is this poll thing taking up the whole screen? Okay, yeah, I thought so. Cat. Dude, she just about put my finger in her butthole. I like tried to reach for my thumb and damn, it's really cold outside. I kind of want to have the windows open. It's like one of those days. Fuck, dude, I can't find my chair. She's gonna have to sit here. I need new mascara really bad. My eyelashes are so fine and soft that they just bend and don't take the stuff. I'm coming. I guess I've got eyeliner on that eye now. All right, whatever. Seriously, now's the time you choose. Dude. Suck. Orly. Oops. I made it too thick because I'm fucking yelling at the dog. Yep, that's definitely what this means. Because I leaned into the phone, that means I'm feeding you. Orly! Where's the one I was just using that was skinny enough? It just goes all the way to the bottom? Okay. What a good boy over there exercising his patience. Whatever, I'm done. I'm not trying to look fancy, I'm just trying to have my expressions seen. Yep. My mirror was here the whole time, within arm's reach. Funny, funny, funny. Let's snag in here. Fan. This is not an invitation. I love that she's so interested in what I'm doing and that she wants to like be doing what I'm doing, and I wish that we had a life that like where we were hunters together and so we could work as a team. It would make her way less frustrating. But unfortunately, because I'm just trying to do life in a house, it is quite frustrating to have somebody constantly jumping every time. Aww. Every time you move, touch anything, she immediately goes for it and attacks it. Like I said, it has its place. Just struggle with it. It's a me thing. Ow, my hip. She literally just chased the garbage bag. I threw the garbage bag out the front door and the cat bolted out the front door to chase the garbage bag. This cat. All right. See, it looks like I don't have makeup on, and that's what I wanted. I want it to just look like I woke up like this. I wonder if I should get my eyebrows and eyelashes dyed. Think about that sometimes. It's working good. Yes, it works. I got a milk bones from the last night. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna have to, she's just gonna have to sit here and it's gonna suck for both of us. But that's really the only option there is, unfortunately. I can't find my chair. There, now she's got something to play with. It isn't my stuff. Check my messages real quick. It's not muted. I don't know why. It's not muted. Now it's unmuted. It's working right now. Okay, well that's fucking weird. Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't muted at all. It's done that twice now where it just muted me. But it wasn't though. Like when it wasn't muted. I get that it was, the sound wasn't working, but like I didn't press the mute button. So like I didn't mute it. I don't know why it was muted. Okay. Now that we've got our security camera, let's turn it on. I think she's here. No. You guys want to hear something funny about the stalker lady? So she's all fired up right now. She's been like adding and messaging like all my friends and family again. She's like doing it like literally right now, right? Well, she posted a picture from my Instagram, or she posted a picture of one of my clients from like before. And the funny thing is, she posted the photograph, like saying like, oh, look how terrible this job that Heather did is. But the funny thing is that actually I didn't install those dreadlocks. When that photograph that she pulled was a photograph from like the first time that girl ever came to me. And her hair is awesome now. It wasn't before because someone else was doing it. I bet you'll never guess who it was. The irony. She's mad, obviously, at me and the girl. But anyway, so actually, I don't think it was Crystal that did the job. But I do know that it is someone who is friends with Crystal. Oh, she is. Yeah, you were not the only person to message me and tell me that she was following you or trying to message you or whatever. You were not the only person that reached out to me and said that. Remember, she has to go and spend like hours and hours of her life making people think I'm a terrible person. Just by existing, people would assume I'm a good person because I am, right? But she has to work overtime to make people not like me. I don't care if people like me or not. So I'm also not even, I'm not in the same, like I have this client this client is my last remaining client from when I was doing dreadlocks. She literally will not go to any fucking body else. And what am I gonna do? Just like leave her hanging? No, I'm gonna do her hair whenever, but whenever she needs it. So that's why she still comes to me. I had 3 other clients that were like my regulars that wouldn't go to anyone else. One of them took her dreadlocks out. The other one moved to Florida, so I had to give him a recommendation for somebody else. And then there was another, I don't remember who. Oh yeah, I had to fire my other client because I didn't approve of her lifestyle, and I just didn't want to be around somebody like that, so I didn't want to work on her hair anymore. I'm not sure who she's going to. She has a really pretty set of dreadlocks right now. They're like, they're more like dread falls or whatever. They're different. It's different than what I do. I don't do the fancy stuff. I don't do the fancy colors and the fancy, like, I don't do the fake dreadlocks that you braid in your hair or like whatever. I do just dreadlocks. I'm like that burger place that doesn't let you order, you can't order anything else other than a burger. I'm just a burger place. That's it. I don't do the fancy frou-frou stuff. If you want a set of dreadlocks that will last forever, it will continue to get better over time. It will not make your scalp, it will not make you suffer from traction alopecia. Maybe you're not going to be the most fanciest dreads in the planet, the most artistically, stylistically, picture-worthy dreadlocks, but I guarantee that the picture, your before photo and your after photo, will be absolutely incredible, and your dreadlocks won't hurt. I don't fucking hurt. I have gentle hand. Like I maybe am overconfident in my dread skills. Who knows? Maybe I am. But I feel like the technique that I use and the way that I do it is the best, period. I mean, obviously it's me, so, some people think that, their kid is the most special or whatever, but I mean it genuinely. I think that I am like the best in the country. What about the lady that you went to her house? That was like a long time ago when I put all those dreadlocks in her hair and the long tips. So she has a baby, and her baby has Down syndrome, and so she thought she wanted dreadlocks, didn't want them. She cut them out like 3 months after that. And then she called me like 3 months after that and was like, I want to put them back in. And I talked her off the edge. I was like, no, let's not do that. Like, let's really think about this. Do you really want the dreadlocks? Think of all the reasons why you cut them out to begin with. And so she's decided she probably won't get them back, which is good to me. I think it might be trisomy 23. Let's go brush our teeth. Where's my bathrobe? Did you find your bone? Is that your bone, good boy? Is that your bone? No, you cannot go outside with the bone. Stay right there. Okay, let's walk through the fucking war zone. Oh, God. Oh my God, I just got, what the fuck is that? When I did my henna, I left it on the track. It looks like shit. I was like, oh my God, what the fuck is that? It's from me doing my henna. Dude, I really like this Guru Ananda toothpaste. Yes, my past self. Yes. All right, y'all. All right. Oh, your hair looks so good.
That's a fucking mess.
Yeah, of course it's a mess. It needs maintenance.
I know.
But see, like
But
that.
see, you were right,
this
all the blonde broke off.
I told you.
I brought them.
They're probably going to be like
But they're-
disintegrating.
They are.
Yeah.
I have other hair too.
Yeah.
I'll show you.
It looks good because all your hair is. We're going this way.
Okay.
All your hair is grown out. All the extensions are mostly grown out.
Yeah.
That's why as soon as I saw that picture, careful, it's a little bit slippery. As soon as I saw her post that picture, I laughed because that's the picture from like that. I think that you sent me for the consultation. So
No, it was when we had to use the fucking hair off the wig out of the tent. Remember?
when we were in the tent.
The hair was in the tent. And we had to find, we needed hair. Yeah, it was, yeah. She's a fucking asshole.
Well, duh. All right. See ya.
And I said, I fucking